currently reading Crimson Bound.
Hey guys, welcome to the Book Island. So today I have a book haul for you guys, and I don't think that takes much explaining, so let's just get right to the books. So the first book I have for you guys is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Dark Artifices series, so if you want to read this book, you've got quite a ways to go before actually getting to it, because in my opinion, I think it would be best to read the Moral Instruments before you read this book, because this series takes place about 5 years, kind of, after the events of the Moral Instruments, so it's kind of like chronological. I don't know, I feel like it makes sense. So this series follows Emma Carstairs and Julian Blackthorne in their adventures in LA. So they're in the Los Angeles Institute. And so it's just really cool because there's a bunch of like murders and like them trying to crime solve, all the while going through the turmoils of like clave politics and stuff like that, and downworlder politics. And it's really, really interesting. There's a bunch of like cute little emotional moments, and I'm really excited to get to this. The series has been so good so far. You see Cassandra Clare's writing evolve throughout the Moral Instruments and throughout the Infernal Devices, and now it's like even better in this series, so I'm just super excited to get to this book. So the next book I have in this haul is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. This is the third book in the Red Queen series, so obviously spoilers to divulge like what the plot for this book is, but basically the entire series revolves around a kind of dystopian society. It is a dystopian novel. You'd think it's a fantasy, but it's really dystopian. It's really weird. And basically it's really, really far into the future where people are divided by the colors of their blood. There are some people who have silver blood who have all these magical abilities, and people who have red blood who are very normal, like everybody else in the world, like us. And basically the silvers live in some kind of monarchy, and they rule. They're like the overlords over all the red bloods, who are kind of like their slaves, or the peasants kind of. And so it's about this girl, Mare Barrow, who is a red blood, and somehow she figures out that she has powers. I think it's really, really cool. A bunch of people say that it's like filled with like tropes and like kind of annoying, but I actually like the series. I'm like really, really trash for it, so it's like great. So the third book I have in this haul is Jemma Not by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I'm so excited to read this because Illuminae was for sure one of my favorite books I've read so far. It's really cool. It's the second book to the Illuminae files, or yeah, it is. It's Illuminae files. That's what the series is called. Sorry, I kind of forgot. But it's really cool. It's kind of like science fiction, and it's all in space, and it's like kind of taking place in like these like documents and like schematics and stuff. I already explained this in like my previous haul because I hauled Illuminae last time, and now I have Jemma Not, and I'm so excited to read the next one. Also, just check the cover again. Like, come on, this series is killing me with the covers and how pretty it is. I just can't get over it. The fourth book for this haul is Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. I really love this. I read this Savage Song for a school project, and I really, really enjoyed it. This Savage Song is a duology by Victoria Schwab, and it's really interesting because it takes place in the city, and it's overrun by monsters. People do violent things, and then this monster gets created that goes off and kills a bunch more people. So it's like you're not just influencing this one person that you hurt's life. It's like there's a bunch of other people that you're hurting at the same time. And I think this series has a really important message and lesson that we need to learn from. Also, it's just really beautifully written and amazing, and I just can't wait to finish this duology. The next book is Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor. I know, I'm really late to read this book. Like, everybody I know has already, like, read it, and they're like, oh my god, read the book really fast, because I have to be able to talk to you about it. I'm like, I don't want to hear any spoilers! But, so, I feel like I need to get to this book, like, real fast. It's the second book I plan on reading from this haul. So, yeah, it's about Magnus Chase, 16-year-old boy, and he finds out he's the son of a Norse god, and basically a bunch of chaos and stuff happens, and like there are elves in this series, so I'm just like really excited about how this is being like done and stuff, and it's just really good. So I'm really excited to get to the second book of this Magnus Chase series. Obviously Rick Riordan's like a boss for writing, so I'm very happy about this. The very last book in this haul is Crimson Bound by Rosamund Hodge. This is so good. I'm like 77 pages in right now, and it's so good. It's really intricate and stuff, and the plot's really interesting. It's a Little Red Riding Hood retelling, I think it is. It's really, really cool the way Rosamund Hodge has like spun this. I read Cruel Beauty, I think, a while back, like last summer, and again, Beauty and the Beast retelling, really, really amazingly written and stuff, so I think Rosamund Hodge is doing a really great job of like retelling all the fairy tales and stuff like that, and it's really, really cool so far. So basically it's about Rochelle, who when she was 15 and she was like an apprentice for her aunt and becoming this kind of woodwife type thing who creates like charms and spells to protect the like city and stuff like that, but then she makes a really awful choice, and now she's been trying to redeem herself ever since then. So it's like about her redemption kind of, and her trying to be better and stuff, and it's really, really cool. So that's all for my book haul. Filming from a really awkward angle because I'm gonna attempt to pick up all the books, and they're probably gonna be heavy, so I wasn't gonna like hold them all the way up here for you guys, but oh, these are the pretty books. The pretty books I have. So like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but this haul is pretty aesthetically pleasing. I mean, check it out. Look at all the blue in this. This is the reason I have called this video the Blue Summer Book Haul. And it's just, I think this is very aesthetically pleasing. And all these books are just so good. So I'm excited. I'm also wearing blue, in case you didn't notice. This is a very blue kind of haul. Obviously I'm not emotionally blue, but you know, it's pretty cool. So that's all for today. And like, you know, you guys, you could subscribe if you want to see these pretty books in reviews or like tag videos or whatever it is I'm gonna do, because I haven't completely planned that out yet. But I hope you press the bell. obviously, completely your choice, but make me very happy. So, I'll see you next time. Bye!